Part 2. You will hear the coordinator of a community centre talking to parents about the upcoming summer activity camp. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 15.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Stevenson, and I'm the coordinator for the Summer Fun Activity Camp here at the Riverside Community Centre. It's great to see so many familiar faces from our after-school clubs, as well as some new parents. I know you all want to ensure your children are active and happy during the long break, so I'm going to outline exactly how our camp operates this year. Our camp is designed for children aged between 6 and 14. We run from Monday to Friday throughout the summer holidays. Safety is obviously our absolute priority. We are legally permitted to have up to 100 children in the building at any one time, but to guarantee high quality supervision, we have capped the daily register at exactly 80. I mention this because last year we averaged around 60 kids a day, but applications have skyrocketed this year, so please book early. Regarding costs, we have tried to keep the price extremely competitive. A full day pass from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. is £25. One question we get asked a lot is, what is actually included in that price? Well, it covers all the materials for art classes, sports equipment hire, and rather than asking you to pack sandwiches like in previous years, that price now pays for a freshly cooked midday meal. This hot lunch is served at 12:30 p.m. in the main hall. We offer a vegetarian option every day, but if your child has specific allergies, please write this on the registration form. Payment is fairly flexible. You don't have to pay the full amount immediately. However, to lock in your child's spot on the register, we must receive a partial upfront payment. Specifically, we require a deposit to be paid by the end of this week. The remaining balance can then be settled on the first day they attend. In terms of what the children need to bring, we provide aprons for painting and helmets for cycling. However, because we do a massive amount of running around both indoors and outdoors, it is compulsory for everyone to arrive wearing proper athletic footwear like trainers. Please no sandals or flip-flops, as they are a major trip hazard during sports. Finally, a quick note on age restrictions. I've had several parents ask if we can accept children under the age of 6, perhaps younger siblings of older children attending. Unfortunately, we absolutely cannot accept them. This isn't due to our insurance policies, which was the issue last year. Rather, strict government guidelines dictate the exact proportions of adults to preschoolers, and we simply don't have enough manpower to meet those legal ratios.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20.
This audio is produced exclusively by Auvoxi.com.
Now listen and answer questions 16 to 20.
So, moving on to the exciting part, the activities. We have a rotating schedule, but there are some core sessions that happen weekly. First up is archery. This is always a massive hit because we have to bring in a specialist coach and rent the professional bows. This is the only session where you have to hand over an extra £3. It takes place outdoors, but we have a huge canopy. so it never gets cancelled, regardless of the rain. It's optional, but highly recommended for building focus. Then we have gardening. We've started a small vegetable patch behind the centre. This is a bit different because we don't use our paid staff for it. Instead, residents from the local retirement home kindly donate their free time to guide the kids. It's a lovely intergenerational project, and the kids learn a lot about where food comes from. We also have a new session called Digital Design, and this takes place in the computer suite. Originally, some of you parents heavily requested that we teach coding, but the children found it too much like schoolwork, so we switched to graphic design instead. It's surprisingly popular as a way for them to unwind and enjoy a peaceful setting after running around outside all morning. Drama is another staple of our camp. We used to struggle to get kids involved, but since we introduced mask making and costume design, it's full every time. The main benefit we've noticed is how it transforms the children. It really helps them to overcome their shyness and believe in their own abilities. Lastly, there is woodwork. This is happening on Fridays. The children get to build birdhouses and small toy cars. It's fantastic fun, but because they are using real hammers and saws, we've made the decision to only allow those aged 10 and above to take part, just to ensure everyone stays completely safe.
That is the end of part 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers to part 2.